Meiosis, we are only making diploid cells. Remember that any number of our cells, any normal cell, is going to have one chromosome from the mother and one chromosome from the father. So it has two that are not exact copies of each other, but are the same genetic details. Sergio, you're okay there. But the other people that would like to move in this class are not okay where they would like to move to. So I can't just let you move and not let them move. So whenever you have, if you took off one of your skin cells, it would be a diploid cell. And it would have a set of 46 chromosomes. One part of that chromosome would be your mother's, and one part of that chromosome would be your father's. Meiosis, you don't need to write those down. Haploid, remember that it's half the number of chromosomes. Diploid, it's the normal level of chromosomes. So this should all be reviewed. Heads up, please. This is mitosis. Interphase, remember, is the normal life of the cell. Prophase, and that's what it looks like. You can't see any distinct chromosomes. Prophase, the chromosomes are duplicated before prophase happens. That is exceptionally important that you understand that they are duplicated before prophase happens. So you've got your normal set of chromosomes that have one from the mother and one from the father, and then they are doubles. So you end up for a little while with 92 chromosomes because you just have a double. And you can actually see X's. They don't look as pretty as that, but they will look like X's. And then you have on either side the centrioles. Prophase is when those centrioles are formed and they start connecting to the chromosomes. Metaphase, we just drew that. That's the one where they line up down the center. They're moved there by the centrioles. And then anaphase, where the centrioles pull the chromosomes apart. So the one that was doubled is now being separated so that you can end up with telophase and cytokinesis, where you get separated into two daughter cells. So you have exactly what you started with, 46 chromosomes. Meiosis, which is making sex cells, which only have 23 chromosomes. We're talking about sperm and ova, eggs. You end up with you do mitosis, and then you repeat mitosis without doing a duplication. Why? I don't know. So meiosis, simply put, is production of sex cells. I would write that down. That's like the 5th time I've said that. Meiosis, simply put, is the production of sex cells, which are also called gametes. Meiosis is essentially mitosis twice. And you're going to see that. The chromosomes are only duplicated before the prophase 1. So meiosis is just the creation of your gametes. The ova or the egg and the sperm. So I'm not going to have these drawn again because they're the same exact thing. Prophase 1, metaphase 1, anaphase 1, telophase 1, and cytokinesis are simply mitosis. You end up with two daughter cells with 46 chromosomes each. Now, bless you. After the 46 chromosomes, you go through a second mitosis, but they are not duplicated. And that's the most important part. Prophase 2, you create the centrioles again. And you have the chromosomes combined, but they are not duplicated again. Before prophase 2, you have no duplication. That is exceptionally important. It's now the 3rd time I've said that. Before prophase 2, you do not have a duplication. Because we need to end up with half the number of chromosomes. Kimberly, why would it be important for our sex cells, the sperm and the ova, to have half the number of chromosomes? I haven't told you this answer. So you have to think about it.
Because if it has too much, then disorders can happen.
Disorders will happen. When you get 47 or something like that, you will get disorders. But what happens, so if you had 46 combined with 46, what would you get? 92. Would a 92 chromosome human survive?
Probably not.
No. It would not be human. It would never get past the fertilization stage. So you have to have 23 because we need to end up with 46 at the end. Metaphase 2, the chromosomes are lined up. You've got, on each side, you've got mother and father from your mother and father when you're making your gametes. Anaphase 2, this is going to be shocking. They are pulled apart, just like in anaphase 1. But now you've only got the one side, you don't have the X being pulled away from an X. You just have the one chromosome. And unhelpfully, this always annoyed me from 15 years ago, a single chromosome like that is called a chromosome. An X'd chromosome is called a chromosome. So you divided one chromosome and made a chromosome. It's really annoying. Why they didn't call the single chromosome something else, I don't know. And then telophase 2, you get the division again, and you end up with 4 haploid cells. 4 haploid cells. At the end of meiosis, you end up with 4 haploid cells. So you've divided into 2 daughter cells. That's the mitosis 1, the prophase 1, prophase 1, metaphase 1, anaphase 1, telophase 1. And then at the end of telophase 2, you've taken those 2 daughter cells and made them into 4 gametes. You've taken 2 cells that had 46 chromosomes and divided them again so that you end up with 23. You end up with 4 haploid gametes. In men, this is the sperm. In women, this is the ova, or the eggs. That's it. You can go ahead and stop the video.